Hi guys, I'm actually waiting for someone and I decided to spend this time preparing a tutorial for you. So today I would like to show you how to implement a very flexible detector using UnityEvents. Let's start from creating our detector script. Okay, let's remove existed body and let's add required component collider. Now let's implement three methods on trigger enter, on trigger stay, and on trigger exit. Okay, now let's add three Unity events. Um, that takes colliders argument. Let's call them same as functions, but starting with a lowercase. Okay, so we have on trigger enter, on trigger stay, and on trigger exit. Okay, let's change it later. Okay, and now let's invoke the event on those methods. So let's call on trigger enter, invoke collider. Okay, same here and the same here. Let's call the trigger on trigger stay and on trigger exit. Okay, let's clean up the code and reformat it. That's actually all. Let's add a dummy receiver to test the detector. Okay, and let's expose, let's say, two methods that will be invoked when trigger enter and when trigger exit. So let's create a method, public void when trigger enter, debug log when trigger enter. Okay, and let's create another method when trigger exit. Okay, let's clean up and reformat the code. So we have created a detector script and dummy receiver script. So let's go back to the Unity and let's set up our scene. So what we need to do is to create an empty game object. So let's call it, let's say, detector. Let's try to add our detector script here. As you can see, because we marked the detector script required collider component, we need to add the collider first. Okay, so let's add some collider, like for example box collider. Okay, let's mark it as is trigger. And now let's create let's add our detector script. Okay, now it's time to add another game object. Let's call it receiver, and let's add dummy receiver component to it. Okay, one more thing. Let's create a sphere and let's move it outside the detector, outside the collider, say here, because we are gonna to use this sphere to test our detector. What is important, we need to add rigid body to the sphere to be able to detect collision. I'm gonna mark sphere as is kinematic. Okay, so now is the main part. So how to redirect the event raised from our detector to our receiver. To do that, just select detector, click add, drag receiver object to the placeholder and choose dummy receiver when trigger enter method. Let's do the same with on trigger exit, because we are going to handle those two methods. Okay, I'm dragging to the placeholder and I need to drag receiver object, as you can see. Okay. And now I can choose when trigger exit method. And that's actually all. So let's test the behavior of our detector. So let's go to the console, let's click play. Okay. And now when we move the sphere into detector area, we should see some debug message. As you can see, we got when trigger enter, and when we move out the ball from the detector area, we should see when trigger exit. Okay guys, that's all what I have prepared for today. I put the link with the project in the description below. If you don't want to miss any further videos like that, please subscribe to my channel. And as always, thank you for watching and see you in my next video. See you!